Hello everyone, this is Jason, and today I'm going to introduce you uvend.ai. We are a vending management software that is dedicated for smart vending operations and sales reporting. So the main page shows you the most of the key features like the sales reporting, machine level, and product level analytics, the inventory management, the route optimization, and also the different kind of reporting. So let's go into the app right now. Start free trial, and you can sign up. Let's just use 123 at test.com, uvend.ai. So this is a password. You can create an account. And this is just some information. You can leave your employees, number of vendings, the industry, use for analytics, and central time. Next. So now this is the contact information, and just the left is on we can contact you back or uh, later on, and click complete the setup. The very first thing for now is we need the data, and right now we have fully integrated with Haha Smart Cooler, and for the API integration, you need to ask your tech support team for their API key and secret directly from Haha's tech support. After that, just enter the key and secret here, test and save. So you can see here it says integration saved. The initial 30 days back from today is started synchronized, and isn't today is July 11th, and it will be like the data will be shown from the June 12th through here. So started date before early state, we just need to put to today's date and apply filters, and you can see all the key information here. And so after you have tested your API sync, it will be resync every 30 minutes or half hour. And if you want to see longer time, like longer sales history, just click here, scroll to the bottom, and click sync now. And you can see there's a floating button rolling here that shows you that currently the API sync is in progress. So I have switched my account back to the admin, the power user, because the free user sometimes you may see limited, like 3 machines. That's because different tiers have the limitations. Uh, so now let's look at the data here. You can, in on the overview page, you can go to whatever date you want to analyze. For example, for the June data, we're just from June 1st to June 30th, apply filter. So the data will be changing to that particular date, particular data for the June, and you can see the total received. This should be reflected the same as what you see in Haha's app. And the total profits. Before seeing this, we can see there's tax. This is for each of the machine that you calculated the tax based on your stocking template, and we deduct every single items from each of the sales, similar to the COGS. And we have the unit sold, we have the transaction fee. The transaction fee is pre-calculated. It is not in the total profits. It's like the credit card fee, and it shouldn't be included in the total received. And the AI recognition fee is how many times the user opens your total door. Every time they open once, you will be charged like 5 cents, and so that's the total number of transactions multiplied by 5 cents. And we have the total machines and the shop paid. Shop paid essentially is some of the transactions that are not collected enough of the payment from the credit card, and we'll talk about those transactions later. And here there's a AI generated report which show you some insights on on this period of data that is being applied filtered. And also you can see there's a monthly AI credits used. So different tiers have different credits. You can also recharge your credits through the payment page. So this kind of give you an overview of what you show, what's the monthly date like during these periods. So you can have a glance at what's going on here. So the sales trending chart or bar shows you on a daily basis, like you can change it easily to daily, weekly, or monthly, depending on time. And because I'm looking at the 1 month data, so we can see every day the revenue and the profit. And the last three bullet point are the forecasting. So we can also change it to bar, so you know like where's this are the forecasting. We can also like remove the profit if you just want to show to your like locations, right? You don't want to see how much profit you made, but only the revenue. And so you can also select certain uh, machines, apply filter. So this will be only on these 4 machines. All of the machine, apply filter. Okay, so now we should see all the machines. So this is the machine performance. As you can see, there's like total, the profit, the tax, COGS. Every machine, like you can do the sortings right here. The top line is the average, and also shop it, the margin, the AI fee, etc. And you can export here. Let's go to the management part. So these are preloaded from the API. As I said before, so all the cost and the stock information and the text are all in like directly from coming from the API, and it is calculated based on this data. And this kind of give you the overview of the stocking template, and you can see because this is I think a double machine, so you have two sides, side 1 and side 2, the layer 1, and also layer 2, layer 3, etc. So these are all automatically synced, and you can change to see different machine. One key important thing is, for example, this machine has nothing to show because I deleted the machine from my account because of the low performance. So back to the management, I want to show you here is the address of this machine, and this is used for route optimization. Just put the detailed route, the address, and you can see from the bottom, we have different locations. Those are all fake, but I'm in Houston, so just pick 5 different locations inside the loop. Okay, so next thing, go back to the machine's performance. Now we can select a different machine, uh, and we can see the daily, weekly, or monthly sales data, and also the sales reporting, uh, the sales ranking, and again, this is some insights. Um, the display metric can be like the revenue or profit or the unit sold. So yep, you can just play around with it. Another key part goes to the product. In the main page, you can see there's top 5 products, bottom 5 products, and another very key important thing is the no product sales. It kind of compares all the sales with your stocking template, and if something is inside your stocking template but not shown in the report, it will show you all the product that are not sold at all, like edible. The total quantity here is not showing, and it can affect it for machines. The total unsold unit unsold quantity, and also the unsold cost. So there's top product performance as well, and the distribution. Distribution is kind of essentially show you the top five, uh, the revenue compared with your total revenue. And this chart is kind of showing you what each of the product is sold across your different machines. For example, the Coke right here, the total unit is 141, and the percentage on each of the machine. And you can do your own smart water. It's already here. Let's delete the smart water and show you if you want to have one particular item that you want to see the sales distribution. This is a good feature to do that. And you might not notice here on the margin, this is a complete table to show you the performance for each of your item. You can sort it by revenue. You can sort it by COGS, profit, margin. Okay, now let's go to the actually another feature, forecasting. So we thought about the smart water, and we want to generate the forecasting. Again, like this is on a product level, the historical unit sale, and the forecasting for the next 3 period of time. For example, there's a revenue of 18, and the unit is 4 units per day. And this forecasting is purely by AI algorithm. The next part is about financing. I think the key important thing we talk about the short pay data. So these are a complete list of all the short pay transactions, and you can ask your tech support team, uh, the manufacturer support team regarding these orders and why it's only partially paid. And also there's a little bit summary of each of the products on the top margin, low margin, etc. The next key feature is about restocking. So you can choose directly based on the start time. Typically, like people do restock every week. So we do from June 23rd to June 30th. And we want to pick all the list of the machine and general plan. And you can see this is a complete pick list across the 5 machines. You can edit. It's a very long list. And for this machine, this is the low sale sold machine, so we can add the list to 4. This one to 3 and to 6, 7. Save it, and it will be automatically updated in the front. So you can see the total quantity will be changed here. You can export to Excel or export to PDF, and this is a master pick list that you can just buy it from your warehouse or from Costco, from the shops. And then there you have the machine for each of the item, for each of the machine, what you should uh, pack your list when you reach at the location. And also there's the layer that you want to put all those items, products in. So operations, uh, as you just put all of your machines location, I just want to remind that if there's no location, physical address of the machine, you may not see here. So you just need to go back to the machines. So I want to select all 5 my machines, and I want the starting location to be actually the Richmond Avenue is the Costco location, and location 1 to 3, one of the apartment here. And each of the location you can put 30 minutes or 1 hour. That means you stay at this location and click optimize routes. And starting location from the Costco, and we go to location 1, 2, 3, then go to 4, 5, and going back to the ending location. This kind of optimized routes. You have 5 stops. You will drive around 76 kilometers for 4.5 hours. So this kind of monitor, if you are hiring someone else for you do the routing and restocking, you can give us kind of have a overview of what he's doing, right? Compared to what the real time, what real hours and mileage that he spent. So you have the stop details, and you can scan this QR code for the Google Map. All right, so that's the all the key functions, and we have a FAQ page, but seems like this kind of a little bit abstract. But don't worry, we have a AI chatbot. You can just click here, and this is the VendPilot AI. You can resize it and ask most of the key functions on how you want to use the tool. For example, how do I use the API sync with Haha? And this is kind of a AI response. First, request your AI key, go to settings for initial sync. You can also bring back the questions by clicking here. And another question is what's the best performing product for the past months? And let's get this out by clicking the question. And then you can view the detailed product ranking and performance at product. So one key thing for you to see is that do not trust much of the data here because it only uses the data and you might know that AI kind of tend to hallucinate. So the best way is to go to the page and do all the calculations. Those calculations are or the real data instead of from the AI generated. So if you have any questions, go back to the top on the feedback. You can have general feedback. You have bug report. If you see any issues, just do a screenshot and upload it. We'll see that. And if you need to want to see some new features, just go to the feature request and send us the message. And if you got any data wrong, or if you want to sync with the new API, just remove this one, click all historical data. And this is the billing history for 200 AI credit, and it's kind of recurring. So, sorry, it's not recurring. It's kind of carry over. So we'll use the free credit first every month, and if the monthly was being used up, just use your additional AI credit. So that's it for now, and looking forward for your feedback and suggestions. And have a good trial. Thanks.